Greetings, Ranger fans. I'm Bryan Montgomery, joined today by the head coach of the Jesuit Dallas baseball squad, Bryan Jones. The Rangers heading into the UIL 6A Baseball State Championships by-district round matchup on the horizon against the North Mesquite Stallions. Coach, UIL district champions, just continuing what's been an absolutely dominant run for this team over the last several years. Heading into the postseason, you have to feel confident about how well this team is playing.
Yeah, we are, and we're playing confident right now. And to finish up our 7th district championship in a row is obviously a blessing for us. We've been blessed, since I've been here, my 7th year now, and it just goes to the hard work and the dedication of the guys that we've got coming in.
One thing that immediately jumps out is how well the Ranger pitching has been doing throughout this entire season. You have Kyle Muller, J.J. Montenegro, Jacob Polish. All three of them have pretty much been dominant the entire year. Muller has yet to allow more than 3 hits in a single game to an opponent, and the other two have both thrown no-hitters so far on the year. Just looking at that, and how much confidence that allows the team to know, hey, even if the run production might not be there, the guys on the mound are going to help take care of some business.
Yeah, starting with that defensively, obviously with those 3 guys on the mound, like you say, we know that they're going to work quick. We know that they're going to throw strikes. And the thing about it, too, I think a lot of teams, when they get in a situation like that, defensively, your defense kind of gets back on their heels a little bit, and they're really not in the ball game. But the thing that obviously we're proud that these guys are throwing strikes and getting outs. But the thing about it too is I think our defense has really backed them up. Yeah, when a ball's put in play, we're still there. We're still alert. We're still on our toes, and we're still making the plays defensively to back those guys up. Now, obviously, either one of those 3 guys are not striking out the lineup every time they come up. So guys are putting the ball in play. And I think it says a lot for their defense as well.
Attack with the fastball and then pitch off of that. Really, that's how we need to do it with all of our pitchers, and not walking a lot of people and just making them hit it. And if they don't hit it, then hopefully striking them out.
And on the other side of the ball, on the offense, of course, a lot's been made about Kyle Muller, 14 home runs on the year so far. But really, that entire senior class has done an amazing job just simply having the hits when they need to have them. You have Bryce Bonner is doing well in the year. Matt Horvath had an outstanding final 2 weeks of the year. And to have that senior leadership really come through and provide that cornerstone for the team is also a big reason why the Rangers have such momentum heading into the postseason.
Definitely. And again, to kind of tie in the offense and the defense, just knowing that those guys, are going to throw strikes and get outs and keep our opponents to a minimum of runs, which allows us to only score a handful, and we feel good about it. But at the same time, yes, definitely our senior leadership as far as offensively is concerned is doing the job as well. And at the same time, we're getting guys on base.
Back in the spring, getting ready for the season, I was able to really get back to my roots, really understand that I'm not going to be a big power hitter like some of the guys that we have, and get up there and just try and hit a base hit up the middle. So being able to finally do this in my senior season has just been an incredible experience, and hopefully I can keep doing it in the playoffs.
As you know, I hit behind Kyle, and it gets tough. You want to just hit things out of the park, but I try to stay mentally tough and think the other way. Look for my pitch to hit. Don't try to force anything, and good things will happen.
JT Mix at the top of the order, and what we've done is we've kind of made a change here the last couple of weeks and moved Kyle up in the lineup a little bit to number 2, where he gets a little bit more at bats, and just kind of switched him and Pete Hamrick, which Pete's been hitting the ball very well, and then Bryce, and even at the back end of the lineup, if you want to go that way with it, like you said with Horvath, I think hitting number 6 or 7 in the lineup is getting the job done down there. So there's really no break in the lineup. A lot of the times we kind of go lefty righty with that. But those guys, and we can't depend on Bryce Bonner. We can't depend on Kyle every time it comes to the plate. So I think those other guys are stepping up and helping out as well.
And so now it starts off with this North Mesquite contest, a good team out of 10 6A. Definitely no shortage of good competition to be taken care of during this series. So for you, how are you helping this team in practice help change their mentality, shift gears from those 2-game district series to these 3-game playoff series?
Well, one of the things that we've done here for quite a few years now is every Monday when we start out a week of practice or week of work, we use the slogan of winning the week, whether that's early on in tournament time or throughout the season in district play. We still use that slogan, which definitely really comes into play right now, where you're playing a week at a time. And that's the most important thing. You can't look to next week. You can't look to 2-3 weeks down the road towards another opponent.
I just tell them it's going to be a long season. You know, they expect it to be quick. You know, back to back. You know, round after round. But it's going to be a long season. It's going to take some while. That's why we call it the second season, because it takes a while, a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication. And once you buy into that and buy into the fact that it's going to take time and be patient with getting round and round, and then I think we'll get there. And I think
same thing we've been doing at this last couple games in district, really hitting well and getting those runners in when they're in scoring position and making sure we move them over, hit them in.
Well, a lot like last year's team, we're a very close knit group with a strong group of seniors heading into playoffs. We've got all the confidence in the world, but not too much confidence, of course. But yeah, we're excited. We're gonna come out first round and play some good baseball, come out and kill it. So we're all gonna get our jobs done, and hopefully we'll make a long run here.
So we got to really take care of business this week, and we got to concentrate on what we're doing this week. And this week it's North Mesquite, and yeah, you know, they have a tradition, and you know, we can't take anybody lightly. We got to play the game. And another saying we have, I've got a lot of sayings. Another saying we have is that, you know, we got to play the game and not the opponent. So and again, that's something that we preach, something we talk about throughout the week. And just to make sure that we're ready to go for anything that happens.
So much going right for the team right now. What's it going to take for this team to just have 4 or 5 really good weeks and punch their ticket back to Round Rock for the 6A state championships?
That's a magic question. I wish I really knew the answer to that. Again, I just try to make it simple, which again, I just go back to playing a week at a time. You know, and I can't throw out there, and it wouldn't be right for me to throw out there, hey, last year's team did this, or last year we were doing that, or last year we were playing these people, and that's just not fair. So again, you know, I think the big thing in order to make a run again is we just got to look at the opponent that we're playing that week and take care of them, and then we move on to the next one.
The Rangers, 9 6A district champions. They're heading to the bi-district round against the North Mesquite Stallions. Game 1 will take place right here at Right Field, 7 p.m. on Friday. For all the rest of the information and for all info regarding Jesuit Dallas Ranger Athletics, be sure to keep it locked in at JesuitRangers.org.